In a secluded part of the woods, far from the city lights, a group of 5 adventurous friends set up camp to enjoy a weekend of camping, stargazing, and bonding. The woods were known for their eerie tales, but the friends brushed off the spooky legends as mere campfire stories. As the sun dipped below the horizon, they gathered around the campfire, roasting marshmallows and laughing heartily. The night air was crisp, and the darkness surrounded them like a thick blanket. A chill ran down their spines as they couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Katie, the most curious among them, couldn't resist exploring the eerie atmosphere. She suggested a night hike to the nearby clearing, where they could see the stars better. The others hesitated but eventually agreed, trying to convince themselves that the unsettling feeling was just their imagination. With flashlights in hand, they ventured into the woods, branches cracking under their feet. The shadows danced around them, and each rustle of leaves made their hearts race. Despite their growing unease, they continued forward, determined to make the best of the experience. As they reached the clearing, they were awestruck by the beautiful night sky. The stars glittered like diamonds, and a sense of wonder overpowered their fear, if only for a moment. The tension lessened, and they started sharing funny stories and old memories, finding comfort in each other's presence. However, the feeling of being watched returned, stronger than before. Their laughter subsided, and an eerie silence fell upon them. They turned their flashlights towards the woods, catching glimpses of strange movements in the darkness. Shadows seemed to glide between the trees, too elusive to identify. A sense of urgency filled the group, and they decided to head back to the campsite. As they hurried through the woods, snapping twigs echoed around them, and their hearts pounded in their chests. The darkness closed in, and the path they had taken seemed to vanish behind them. In their haste, they tripped over roots and rocks, desperate to escape the enigmatic presence that lurked in the shadows. Panic began to set in, but they knew they had to keep moving. The woods seemed to stretch endlessly, and the fear of never finding their way back intensified. Just as their hope began to wane, they stumbled upon their campsite. The flickering campfire offered a glimmer of relief, and they huddled together for safety. Their faces were pale, and their hands trembled as they recounted their chilling experience. Through the night, the mysterious being continued to cast a sinister aura over the camp. Every rustle, every distant hoot of an owl, sent shivers down their spines. Yet, they clung to each other, finding courage in their friendship. As the first light of dawn broke through the darkness, the eerie presence finally receded. The woods regained their peaceful facade, as if nothing had happened. The friends, exhausted yet grateful to see the sun rise, decided to pack up and leave the woods behind. They never fully understood the source of the mysterious being they encountered that night. The campfire stories and legends of the woods suddenly seemed much more plausible. Despite the chilling experience, the friends knew that they had forged an unbreakable bond and a story they would share for years to come, a story that would forever remind them of the night they faced the shadows in the woods.